Hi, good to see so many of you here. Questions one at a time, please. Okay, yeah, no, we're done now. Sorry, we're done. We have to let them go. Thank you all.
Our cameras on one man, in fantastic form and the top scorer in the league. Can he add to his tally today? Live on EA TV. And hello from a special place in the football world. We're at St James's Park, here in Newcastle upon Tyne. I'm Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and joining me will be Lee Dixon. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Newcastle United versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. I'm really looking forward to this. Both teams certainly capable of producing some entertaining football. Hopefully we'll get that.
Well, the Magpies flying high on the goal-scoring front, and the record speaks for itself, Lee.
Yeah, well, their forwards should be full of confidence. They've been in fantastic form of late. Bodes well for the neutrals today. Should be an entertaining match, Derek.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The two central midfield players supplying support to a three ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
The initial 11 for Wolves. Well, as a team, Lee, they love to apply almost suffocating pressure. Based on the lineup, do you expect the same approach today?
Yeah, I think so, Derek. It makes it really difficult for the opponents to find their rhythm unless their touch is absolutely perfect. It forces mistakes, so I'd expect we'll be seeing plenty of that from them today.
And so the battle commences. Rodrigo. Willock. Moving it forward. Moutinho. Good looking ball. There could be a chance now. Oh, what an opportunity. Has someone to play it to. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Well, for Newcastle United, it was never going to be easy, and in the event, a draw last time out against... Must take the lead here! Not out of the woods yet! Not a time for cool heads. Gabriel. Moutinho. Jimenez. It's with Ruben Neves. In behind for him to chase. Well, he put the cross into the right place, but no one able to finish it off. And whipped into the box. Just the clearance that was called for. Longstaff. Wilson. Real danger. Oh, lovely incisive pass. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here's the replay, and what a ball that is to put him through. And when he gets through to the keeper, he just smashes it past him and gives him no chance to think. A lovely finish. Well, the coach has to be happy with that. Got their noses in front. Still work to be done, though.
The opening goal of the game then.
Newcastle United goal. Number 13, Callum Wilson.
Johnny. It's with Moutinho. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Untidy on the ball. Ruben Neves. Adama. Now with Raúl Jimenez. Top-class defending. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Manquillo. Difficult to stop him. Well, possibilities inside the box. Fraser. Tremendous challenge. Johnny. It's with Moutinho. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Excellent block. Well, a goal for Wolves from the corner would really change the complexion of the game. Taken short. Targets available, cross comes in. And the keeper exuding confidence.
Yeah, doing his job, right position, right time.
Willock. Joe Willock. Callum Wilson. Willock. No, high quality defending. Jimenez. It's with Moutinho. Ruben Neves. Fabian Schär. Callum Wilson. Longstaff. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Johnny. Now with Raúl Jimenez. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Nelson Semedo. Not a very good challenge, and he skips past his man. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. And Moutinho with it. Defensive Brazilian. This could square the game. Can they stop it going in? Well, no damage done.
Well, the crowd are certainly making themselves heard. A tentative lead, to say the least. You feel they do need another one to secure this win.
And scope for them to produce something exciting. Will he play it in? Splendid save to foil the header lead.
Yeah, it was. Goalkeepers are there for that reason. Strikers score. Goalies are going to keep the ball out of the net.
Played over by Fraser here. Rodrigo. Has eyes for goal. Can they put it away? And he read it well, intercepting it. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Well, not hard to read that pass. Ryan Fraser. Wolves with the ball once more. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And so the battle commences. Real danger. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. Excellent block. Well, a goal for Wolves from the corner would really change the complexion of the... So the ball is rolling again. Wolves trailing going into the second half. Will they come up with the right response? Moutinho. It's with Ruben Neves. It's with Moutinho. Raúl Jiménez has it. Moutinho. And a chance to level it. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, as we can see, if a striker is free in the box and the great ones just stand still, they know chances will come in that position, and he wasn't disappointed.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, he's furious, and why not? They've thrown this lead away.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Newcastle United facing Arsenal.
Yeah, atmospheres make games, Derek, and that should be an absolute belter.
It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so. Ruben Neves. Nelson Semedo. It's with Ruben Neves. Chance to play it in. It comes to absolutely nothing. Callum Wilson. And the intervention, a good one by Stones. Neves. A really sumptuous ball. Saved, but still a chance. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Longstaff. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Half an hour remaining then. The cross is on. Johnny. At times they make passing look easy. And he read it really well. Fine save. Over it comes, gets his glove on it, and he takes on the shot. Quite the catalogue of great saves, and that the latest one. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers taking on Leicester City.
Yeah, that looks a great matchup, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast-flowing football there.
Well, didn't seem to be too much in that offside decision.
Wolves have been completely dominant in the last 15 minutes in possession. If they keep this pressure on, you feel a goal will come. Keep calm, no panic, just a little bit more quality in front of the goal.
Can they forge ahead? Was an important piece of defending. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Rodrigo. Wilson with it. Willock. Oh, a nice-looking pass. Can they stop it going in? Well, no damage done. And taken away. Diego Lainez.
Well, chance after chance, the fans sense a goal. Just listen to this, Derek.
It's opening up for them. Fraser. Wilson. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. And he might be through here. Johnny. And the cross smuggled away. Joe Willock. Wolves have it once again. And a goal at this stage could be decisive. Oh, a lovely ball. Brilliant save. Time for a change then. Raul Albiol. Longstaff. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Good looking ball. He could pick out a teammate. Nelson Semedo. And a significant block following that cross. Fabian Schär. Diego Lainez. On the attack, is there to be late excitement? Looks promising, this. Now he must favour the cross. Surely! Oh, did so well to deny him. Well, you just never know about chances near the end. You've got to be opportunistic. Will this corner do it? And firing it into the area. Well, he'll be a bit deflated following that effort, but he was being tightly marked.
Coming off the pitch, number 13, Callum Wilson. Coming onto the pitch.
Well, everybody's disappointed, none more so than the manager. Just look at him.
Nelson Semedo. Adama. Raúl Jiménez has it. Still pushing for what could be a winner. Nelson Semedo. Ruben Neves. He's found a pocket of space. Neves. And now Stones. It's with Ruben Neves. They need to get tighter. Moutinho! Well, a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. And now a corner. Can they take advantage of it? Played into the centre of the box. Can he finish here? Really good challenge. And there goes the final whistle. So the two teams matching each other in just about every department and in terms of the scoreline. Lee, your thoughts?
Well, I really enjoyed that game, Derek. Both teams really felt as if they could go and win it. Made for an exciting encounter. Nothing to split the two in the end, though.
Excellent block. Well, a goal for Wolves from the corner would really change the complexion of the... And a chance to level it. And a goal to level this contest. All even. At times they make passing look easy. And he read it really well. Fine save. Well, they need to get tighter. Moutinho! Well, a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. And now a corner. Can they take advantage of it?
Time for just a few questions. Thank you for your time.
Cameras trained on one man. 3 goals in his last 3 matches, and you can't argue with that sort of form. We'll have the action on EA TV. Great night to be a spectator. Perfect weather here in North London at the Emirates Stadium. This is Derek Ray, joined for commentary by former England international Lee Dixon. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Arsenal up against Newcastle United.
Well, thank you, Derek. The excitement at the start of any game is almost tangible. Looking forward to this one. The crowd are up for it. Players look like they're going to have a really good go at this game. Can't wait.
Jordan Amavi.
Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man. Lee, what are you anticipating seeing from him?
Well, 3 goals in his last 3 games, Derek, breeds confidence in a player. The defenders will be watching him like a hawk.
And this is the Arsenal starting 11. Well, as a team, they do have their stylistic preference, and it really is all about trying to put the opposition under pressure, making sure that they don't compose themselves. Lee, do you expect to see more of that in this game?
Yeah, pretty much. They love to press high, don't they? It's their preferred style of play, winning the ball high up the pitch. It certainly benefits their strikers. They're very good at it.
Enjoy the match.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the 3 just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free role.
Thomas. Martin Ødegaard. Pepe. And in with a real chance. Can he finish? Well, what a stop that was. The goalkeeper out of position and the chance from close range.
Well, when you get a present from the goalkeeper like that, you have to take it. What a miss.
Well, looking at the table, Chelsea fans' general expectations and the reality of the situation, 2 very different things, Lee.
Well, you have to look twice at the table to realise they're not in a Champions League place, and that's unthinkable, it really is. The club's in turmoil, way below the standards that have been set. Accountability, that's the key in any club, top to bottom.
David Luiz couldn't hang on to it. He's got the right idea with that pass. The end product just wasn't there. Granit Xhaka. Hector Bellerin. The ball with David Luiz. A goal has gone in at Molineux. Let's hear more about it from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Leicester City. 12 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. Takes aim! Well, it can be a hit or a miss when it comes to striking it on the volley.
Yeah, you always take a risk when it comes in like that, but he took a chance, he was brave, just not his day on that occasion. Well, that's the frustration of a manager right there, watching his players come so close and being powerless to help.
Joe Willock. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Well, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong, told the player exactly what he was thinking.
Longstaff. Willock. Well, possibilities inside the box. The cut back. Oh, good use of the ball. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, this is worth another look, Derek. Lovely movement and guile to easily evade the defender. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt he was going to slot that away. Good finish. Well, all the hard work has paid off, but the manager knows a lot more has to be done to secure this game.
One-nil then. Receiving news of a goal in the United match, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Tottenham Hotspur. 20 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. Thomas. Oh, tremendous vision. Well, possibilities in the centre. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Far from the best effort you'll see in this match.
Well, let's hope he gets another chance because he wasted that one.
Fabian Schär. Raul Albiol. On the ball's Aldua. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. And it's played into the centre. And a no-nonsense clearance. Pepe. And Arsenal unable to retain possession. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Can they keep it going? And the cross goes in. No-nonsense clearance. There's been a goal in the Manchester City match. Let's hear about it from Alan.
It's a goal for Manchester City. It's been scored by Jordi Alba. An initial shot came in that the keeper parried well, but the ball fell nicely for a volley into the corner. 31 minutes played, 1-0.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way. And he's through here. And after the cross, a tremendous block.
Newcastle possession stats are not too great, but they won't mind with that. They're winning this game. They're sucking their opponents onto them, and with the pace they've got in...
And he's broken free. And it's gone in. Beyond the goalkeeper. Arsenal level.
Well, he's gone for pure power, and why not when you've got a rocket in your boot? What a strike.
Well, let's have another view of that goal.
Well, the manager must be delighted with his team after they showed that attitude to get back into this. Top stuff.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. He's found a pocket of space. The Gunners have lost the ball. Well, disappointing end to the move. Belotti. Thomas now. Not a particularly strong challenge. Oh, in with a chance! Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Ryan Fraser. Chances on. Takes aim. Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that. Well, that was the chance to take the lead, and the manager's frustration is there for all to see.
Quick defensive thinking, Granit Xhaka. Looks promising, this. Amavi. Well, potential danger. And the pass could do damage. And now waiting to pounce. Still possibilities. Well, the cross played over, but ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Creative look about this.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
And he did well to cut it out. And there it is, the half-time whistle. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
Well, he stepped up to the plate to get that goal to put his team on equal terms. Can he produce a winner in this second half? Let's find out.
Well, what a stop that was. The goalkeeper out of position and the chance from close range.
Well, when you get a present from the goalkeeper...
Takes aim! Well, it can be a hit or a miss when it comes to striking it on the volley.
Yeah, you always take a risk when it comes in like that, but he took...
Oh, good use of the ball. Yes is the emphatic answer, and you have to say it was on the cards. And he's broken free. And it's gone in, beyond the goalkeeper. Arsenal level. Chances on. Takes aim. Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better.
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Excellent challenge. Rodrigo. Nicely cut out. Well, he could run onto it here. Now the task is to remain focused. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Xhaka. And news of a goal coming through from the Etihad Stadium. Alan McInally has the details.
It's a second goal for Manchester City. It's been scored by Sergio Aguero. A lovely glancing header from a free kick. 49 minutes played. 2-0.
Cheers again, Alan. Throw-ins given. Will he play it in? Joe Willock. Wilson. And Bernd Leno's stunning save.
Genius, absolutely genius.
And the Scot, Ryan Fraser, with the corner. Well, it has come to nothing. He made it look simple, really. There's been a goal in the Chelsea match, I'm hearing. Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Chelsea. 56 minutes played. 2-0.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way. He has time to play it over. Lovely work to get past his man. Can they take the lead here? And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. And still an opportunity. And a goal at the second time of asking, but the keeper has let his team down.
Oh, Derek, it's a blooper. Really poor from the keeper. He won't want to see this again. It's a fumble, you have to say, and he's punished.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. And time for the change now. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs.
Number 2, Hector Bellerin.
Half an hour remaining then. Hector Bellerin. Xhaka with it. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. And a chance, Andrea Belotti. And how about... In it goes! At the second time of asking. And the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, as then, Derek, the keeper's there to make saves, and he thinks he's done enough. But it just falls in the wrong place, and his team are punished.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Jeff Hendrick, and there to intervene.
Arsenal certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession. It's important to have strong, dominant players in your midfield, and they've got that. Just look at what that control gives you.
And news of a goal in the match being played at Stamford Bridge. Let's get that news from Alan.
It's a goal for Leeds United. It's been scored by Rodrigo. He picked the ball up on halfway, turned the closest defender, and striding forward, beat the covering man for pace before hitting a low shot past the keeper. 67 minutes played, 2-1.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Newcastle United facing Manchester United.
Yeah, it's very easy to build a case for those two teams to make that game a real cracker. You should be tuning in for that one.
Thomas. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. And take it away. David Luiz coming out on top. And news of a goal at Anfield. Here's Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Liverpool. 73 minutes played, 2-1.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. Belotti. Thomas. Xhaka with it. Hector Bellerin. Granit Xhaka. Just been a thoroughly cogent and convincing performance in this match, Lee.
Wow, well, Arsenal tonight, creativity has been absolutely fantastic. Their imagination, their delivery, their execution, a real top-draw performance. Chance after chance they've created. A joy to watch.
He's managed to lose his marker. Bellerin. Xhaka in the thick of it. And putting his body on the line. So the corner played into the box. And it crossed the byline. A goal kick as a result. Zaldua. And now Rodrigo. What can they do from here? And after the cross, a tremendous block.
Substitution for Newcastle United.
Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench.
Number 12. Lively.
And firing it into the area. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Martinelli. It's with David Luiz. Dani Ceballos. On to Pepe. Bellerin. And smart defending. Effective work from Arsenal to regain possession. That's a well-struck pass. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Useful cross towards the near post. Well, the keeper was always likely to do his job under no pressure. Pull from the keeper and they'll come again. Partey. Crossing possibilities. Amavi. And a fine cross. Dangerous looking attack. No problems for the keeper. And there it is, the final whistle, and it ends in real disappointment for Newcastle in terms of the scoreline. Lee, your thoughts?
Well, Derek, it's simple. Not good enough today. And as a professional sportsman, you have to push yourself day in, day out. That's the only way you improve. Back to the training ground for me.
And the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Lee.
Well, clearly the difference between the two sides today. 2 goals, a really good performance, ran into the channels, did everything right. Absolutely, 9 out of 10.
Well, what a stop that was. The goalkeeper out of position and the chance in close range.
Well, when you get a present from the goalkeeper...
Takes aim! Well, it can be a hit or a miss when it comes to striking it on the volley.
Yeah, you always take a risk when it comes in like that, but he took...
Well, good use of the ball. Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. And he's broken free. And it's gone in. Beyond the goalkeeper. Arsenal level. Chances on. Takes aim. Clean through he was then. But he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better.
Joe Willock. And Bernd Leno's stunning save.
Genius, absolutely genius.
And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. And still an opportunity. And a goal at the second time of asking, but the keeper has let his team down. And a chance, Andrea Belotti. And how about that for a save? In it goes! scores at the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry. And putting his body on the line.
Have you got time for just a few questions? Thank you for your time.